So welcome back to Apex Alchemy, and we're just going to do this video to show more definition on this knife that we got in. This is that PTSD, it's
Calling it the 33.
calling it the 33. See that box over there, baby? You know what we never did?
What?
We never weighed it.
No, we didn't.
That's the box that it came in. And it's let's see, PTSD was precision tempered steel design. Now, Greg told me that like it was a play on. It is a play on words. He is a veteran, and he does still suffer from PTSD. So like that's a thing. That's not a not a mockery or any of that stuff. But anyway, about the experience, just in case you didn't watch the live, was I saw, or we saw, EDC and Lace post some pictures of, she got a knife designed by him, and it was in CPMD2, and she was raving, about the heat treat and all that stuff. It got me kind of curious, so I befriended him and started talking to him, and initially I sent him a drawing that resembled the 0920 blade, but we were aware that we didn't want to steal like the 0920 blade directly, and he drew some stuff up and sent it back to me, and it kind of come back resembling the.
And there's something I just noticed.
What did you notice?
When we were doing our live and we were talking about the combination of the two, like I know this part here,
Yeah.
and then I get the rendezvous with the swooping belly, but
The
then
recurve.
the recurve is back. Like this one has a small recurve. This one kind of enhanced that recurve.
Yeah.
Like I just didn't catch that similarity until they were sitting here
I did.
together.
I wanted more recurve when we drew it out. I drew more recurve, but yeah, man. I mean, like, so it's a Magna cut. So like some of the detail that we couldn't get earlier is let's see what we can do here. So that's his brand logo, the skull with PTSD, and on the other side, it just says, let's see if it'll focus. It says 33 up there above the spine. Like, right there, just in case you're having trouble. And I know that's little. 33 is just my power number, and this is like the first knife I couldn't think of anything to name it, really. It does come in at 10 inches. It does have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count it all the way back here, probably about a 5.5 inch blade. Like if you count it all the way to the handle. But
it's got more like a 1, 2, 3, 4 inch cutting surface.
Yeah. And if you stop it at the finger choil, that is at the end of the finger choil, that is 5 inches, and it is 10 inches overall, which is exactly what I wanted. Oh, on the other side it does state the steel too, like so. And that's right beside the handle, like right here.
Okay, yeah. Started to get it in there.
There we go, magic.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I'm excited and I'm happy. I am going to send it in to Lacey for sharpening, because I wasn't getting anywhere with it. It's not like this might be something he does, is like just kind of gets it to the apex, and then let the person decide what kind of edge they want on it. But it does need to be sharpened, and I'm gonna let her do the profiling of that, because I'm not really sure what it looked like. It was at around a 20-degree angle, but
It's an odd shaped blade to be trying to do as an amateur sharpener too.
No doubt. I don't want to mess it up, so I'm gonna send it to her, and let her take care of the first one anyway. And at least when I get it back from her, I'll know exactly what angle it's at and all that stuff. But it's something I kind of want to do with most of the knives we're gonna keep anyway. But if we take this down, or take these down. This is my EDC K-bar. That's what I carry every day, or most days. Let's back that up. Okay, yeah. So it's not, it's shorter. It's about an inch shorter, maybe a little less than an inch shorter overall. I guess probably depending on that angle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the BK18 is just barely over.
Over 9.
Yeah, over 9. And then the only other fixed plate I really got handy right now is this Tops HKT. It's a crazy design as well. But anyway,
One thing I really like, and maybe it'll pick up in here now, but like this micarta has.
I called that black linen micarta twice, but it's OD green, and it's easier to see that in person.
Yeah, it does look black on camera.
It does kind of look black.
But like all these waves in it, like I
Yeah.
really like that. It look almost like a marble effect on the handle. That was one of the first things I noticed in the pictures. I was like, ooh, I like the lines in that.
You gonna get you a knife made?
No,
Why not?
because good.
Cause why?
I've got a knife made right there.
Oh, that's mine. Hey, touch mine. But Greg was it was a pleasure working with him. I mean, like from the date that he that we said, okay, let's do it.
About a week and a half. Maybe?
About a week and a half,
2 weeks
and
total?
I had maybe 2 weeks total when I had the knife in my hand, and which he didn't have anything on the book. So like that's really cool. Let's get that weight.
Yeah. Because that thing is light.
It is light, and I can't remember the weights on these. The weights really don't bother me, but I wanna get the weight anyway, just so we know. The handle is way heavier than the blade for sure. Like all your weight is gonna be in the handle, which is good for stuff like,
We're wanting ounces, right?
cutting. Yeah.
So why don't we ever use the pound and ounces?
Because it's gonna be like 1.07 ounces or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you can try it.
Okay. .9 ounces.
Is
was
the
the
dog in
dog.
here? Okay.
But yeah, 6.9 ounces.
Turn it on ounces and see what it says.
6.6.
6.6. This fluid ounces and them regular ounces are a little different. All right, so let's throw the K-bar up there.
.6.
So it's identical.
6.9 regular ounces.
So this is heavier than the K-bar.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
can't believe it.
I can't either. It doesn't feel it.
Mm-mm.
Like.
And the blade stock thickness was what? 0.12
Yeah.
on this one? Like the
Yeah, and at the tip was .08.
08, yeah.
But what I think is the difference is, even though this isn't that much shorter, you got it seems like with the BK,
Yeah.
like it has a different balance point.
It does,
Like
definitely.
the distribution is different. Like this one's a lot more top heavy, I think.
Yeah.
So like it feels like it's heavier than it is,
It's
but it's really only 0.3 different
right.
in ounces.
And this one was heavy, or it feels heavy in hand anyway. That one's got a nice balance point too.
7.3.
7.3. Okay, so yeah, so the tops is 7.3.
But I'm really surprised that it's heavier than the BK.
I am too.
Because whenever I picked it up, I was like, oh my God, that is light.
Right.
So it definitely has a different feel in hand and where the weight is distributed, I think.
Yeah. Well, man, if you're watching this video and you're happen to be trying to do some homework on PTSD Bladeworks, the website is ptsdbladeworks.com. In my live, I said ptsd.com. Sorry about that. Instagram, Greg Ashcroft, I believe is the name. But he's on there as PTSD Bladeworks as well, so you can check him. Like add him
Check
that
it out
way.
there.
Um,
And that's pretty much where you've been communicating with him, the
Yeah.
whole process, right?
Absolutely. And he's based in Utah. And man, he just likes making knives. And that's pretty cool. But like I'm assuming he's been doing it for a while, but I think he's like, I mean, I'm just now hearing of him, but that don't mean he's just now
Right.
popping up. But if man, he's the most down to earth knife maker I've ever talked to, and I've talked to quite a few of them. So it's that was refreshing.
Hadn't reached that arrogance.
Hopefully, hopefully I'd bypass him. But,
Right. Yeah, but that seems to be even not just you, but all like other other comments I've read. There's been multiple people that have contacted knife makers and just get like this
Shoddy
sour attitude.
I like that finish. I will not be using the holster the sheath that it came with. It is tight, but like it's so tight that I think it like dulled the edge possibly. I'm not sure if it was that or if it just but we'll be like hunting down maybe some sort of universal type.
I think a leather sheath with that style would be better than the Kydex.
I want a leather one for this one. While we're on topic, and this isn't really the video to say it on, but man, I've been EDCing this one for a couple of weeks, and I almost lost my knife.
Literally just a couple.
Yeah, just a couple, and I've almost lost my knife.
Because of
the screws were falling out of it. I didn't even know it, man. Like I took I went to take it off, and it was just rattling. So one side of I got the holster right here. I'm in the sheath. You see this part right here? That fell off. So I took this screw and this nut, or this bolt and this nut, I suppose, out of the stock scale, which I wouldn't have had I not ordered Tommy the Who replacement scales. So I and
it looks funny because it's stuck all up.
I'm not really worried about the look.
Right,
but I mean, it's just
don't go there.
It was pitiful, man. It's not like it's a $6 knife or anything.
Yeah, and this part was lost completely.
Yeah, that part and the screw and everything's just lost completely. And this side over here was loose as all get out too. So we blue Loctited it and stuff, but like it didn't go on that day loose. It just happened to loosen up, and I'm not sure why. You see my funky duct tape up here. So listen, you're a fixed blade. If you're a fixed blade carrier, I need some suggestions on some sheaths. Like I don't want to spend $150 on a sheath if I don't have to. I mean, not especially when the knife's not the K-bar is not $150.
Right.
Or this K-bar is not $150. So like I'd like to be reasonable on the sheath if at all possible. But man, drop me some suggestions on some sheaths, not just for the K-bar, but for the PTSD as well, please. If you like, I know I'm not going to be able to get a custom fitted sheath for this one without going and getting another one made out of Kydex, and I don't assume that anybody was going to be able to make one out of Kydex any better than the maker.
Right.
But I may be wrong about that. I don't know, but it ain't got to be Kydex. I'm cool with leather, but like I need some suggestions on some good brands because I'm just now getting into this stuff and we don't know. Like which ones fall apart, which ones are good to go,
right?
And all that stuff. So like if there's a universal type of sheath that you can get for a 10-inch blade that's narrow or whatever, like not that's probably not the thickest blade stock. I definitely know it ain't. Some Code Steels. That's a thicker blade stock. But like this one is
pretty thin profile.
Yeah, pretty thin, flat grind, and I just need something to keep it secure while I'm carrying it. Like I'll take any kind of suggestions whatsoever. Do you have any final thoughts on the?
No, I think it turned out really nice.
I'm proud of it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and like I said, CPM Magna Cut. It was $250. Green OD green linen micarta. It's got jimping. Sorry, it's got jimping on the tip. It's gonna be kind of hard to see, but there's jimping right here. All this mill work on the spine. Got jimping on the thumb ramp, and there's jimping back here at the butt. So that's easier to see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have it up like this then. But yeah, we borrowed a lot of stuff from a lot of knives we like, just to kind of throw it in the pot, and that's what we
Make it
ended
your
up
own.
with. Yeah, and can't wait to see what Courtney draws out and gets her, because she needs a knife too. Faux show.
What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. I got it.
No.
I got plenty of knives.
You got one, maybe two knives.
No, I've got 6
Yeah, those are the 6 that you got then.
or 5.
Sounds better.
How many fixed blades I got? Just the one, right?
I have no idea. You got a couple on the way, don't you?
Linus Elite. Yeah, but I mean here right now.
I'm not sure.
I think it's just the Linus Elite.
I think you're the one that told me to buy that Pakistani.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Pretty
no,
sure that
no,
was
no.
you.
No.
Tom?
No.
Tom, where's Tom when I need him?
Tom ain't gonna help you with this one.
All right, you guys, any questions, comments,
He likes me better.
opinions?
Anyway.
He likes you better than I like you. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns? If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and definitely hit the like button or the dislike button. I think it all helps.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
Just hit a button.
And just leave a comment.
Yeah.
Just say hi. We may say hi back. We'll catch you on the flip side.